I'm about to The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs.
All right, welcome to a special edition of the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. Yes, get a little clap here. Yes, get the energy in the room. We got ROYCE XO here. First time on the podcast, so he got an exclusive. He's going to be dropping a song tonight. He's going to play it off his phone, so you're going to get a first sneak peek at one of his new songs. We're also going to play a couple of his videos that he put out this year. He's been having a great year of 2023, going into 2024. We're excited to have him on the podcast. With me, as always, is Keenan Sargent.
Doing?
That's crazy. I thought it was going to look a little different, you know, because I did not have my shades on.
Come on,
now I'm better.
Are you like Clark? You're like Clark Kent right now, all right? Get the fucking costume on.
Now I feel like I'm myself here in the podcast. Dan's on his way. Dan's with the weather right now, so Dan'll be here in 10 minutes. Dan Rapture's coming from Atlanta. So
dude.
He came back to St. Louis, I guess, for family reasons and stuff like that. So excited to hear what's going on with him in Atlanta.
See, we need to go back there.
Yeah, we had a good time when we went to a Comic-Con there.
Yes, thank you to Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome.
So we do a lot of remote stuff lately, so... but let's talk about the guest of the hour, ROYCE XO.
What's up,
so kind of tell me, when you walked up to the door, I was like, you look familiar. I've seen you in posters. I've seen your name in places, but this is the first time I've met you in person.
Yes, sir.
Kind of talk about how you got started, because we were talking before the podcast started. You said something that hit me. You're like, I can give up meat, I can give up this, but I cannot give up music.
Yeah.
And so that just tells what kind of personality that you are. Yeah. So kind of explain to me, like, how you got that passion for music and how you got started.
That's real, man. Thanks for asking. So I actually was conceived and raised with music, man. Like, my mom told me, like, before I was born, they used to put music on her stomach, like headphones on her stomach, and I'd be in there dancing and just having a good old time. So, but when I came out, I knew how to work a stereo, like an old stereo, by the age of 2. And one of the first albums I remember hearing was like Eminem's. I forget what it's. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the one he dropped in 1999. And I remember a Ja Rule album. I remember a Bow Wow album. But my mother and father were like super musically inclined, and it's just in my blood. So around the age of 16, my best friend was like, "ROYCE, like, man, you listen to music 24/7. Why don't you try to freestyle or something? You might be an artist." So I laughed at him at the time because I'm really good with numbers. I have a finance degree. So I always thought like accounting and like finance was my future. But then I tried to freestyle like 2 weeks later, and I was actually I was fired, bro. So and I was like, dang, man, this might be my future. So I tried to be an artist after that, and I never looked back. This was like when I was like 16, and I went to Mizzou when I was like 18.
Okay.
And I realized like that first semester when I got away from St. Louis, I was in Columbia, Missouri. I realized like I really am an artist, so I just pursued it like tenfold after that. So
you never know what you do when you find the hidden talent. It just changes like your whole perspective.
100%, man. Like, I feel like this is my purpose, this is my passion. And I'm just blessed to have both of those things joint and married. Like,
so when you went to Mizzou, were you performing up there in Columbia at some of the places? They have some good clubs up there.
Yeah, they do.
You should try that.
I actually, man, I was so broke in Mizzou, but I actually had a full ride on academics, so I blew all of that money on like clothes and fashion and shit.
Oh man,
it's okay.
Don't hurt me, mama. But
well, I like the hat. I wear hats like that. I use the wide brim though. The wide brim's
oh yeah, I love the wide brim.
Yeah,
the wider the better.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely got some style there. Kind of so. Talk about like this year. What's some stuff that we're gonna hear?
Oh yeah, you can check out.
Subscribe to the page here.
Please do. ROYCE XO on YouTube with a space in the middle, all caps. ROYCE XO. You can get into that first one, man. That Low Lights. I just dropped that with Damon. He's an STL legend, and this is on my forthcoming project, Star Cry.
So we can die him up there.
Oh wow! And who did it?
It's shot by Conrad Blaze. This is my boy. He's an amazing videographer. Everybody tap in. Conrad Blaze on the video.
Wow, that's great.
I think I heard that name before. He's been doing like a lot of good like visual effects for a lot of people.
100%. Crazy.
Especially with that, like,
wow.
just a whole like what I'm saying, like a whole drone. Like how? That's rage.
My rooms when the lights go down and the lights gone and my it goes loud, screaming out my soul far away from home. Not myself right now, myself right now, me myself. I ain't heard so long on my own. I cannot lose hope, cause my face too strong and my face so close. Feel it in my bones when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you.
You're not with the greatest of all. How could you wait on the bar? I'm fading them all. Whenever my fate is involved, I ain't gon' wait anymore. I'm taking it all. Whether you like it or not, never confide in the ops. Start living your life online. Homie, you might survive. The shining them lights are blind you. Times are changing, no lie. It's harder to find a way to your truth. I see it on my mama's face. She gon' cry like if we don't get it all today, it's on you. When I'm broke, I'm best left alone. Quit talking cash shit and check your tone. Focus for the longest, that's the zone that I'm on till I own investment homes. But it ain't all about the paper, that's a resource. Ain't all about the haters, that's your default. Ain't all about the game, but that's what we thought. Ain't gon' last a day unless you retort and don't retort. Be silent for a while and I won't resort to violence. Close your eyes and imagine all you have is more than average. In fact, just go and grab it, don't deny it's yours. It's yours. Right now we kicking down doors. To the top we hit the ground floor. Yeah, we born to live as outlaws. Is it more than this? I can't afford the bliss. Our ignorance is killing off the rip. So you don't rest in peace before the clip is empty. That's the least you ought to get, but you're free now.
Will I write my wrongs when the lights go down and the lights gone and my it goes loud, screaming out my soul far away from home. Not myself right now, myself right now, me myself. I ain't heard so long on my own. I cannot lose hope, cause my face too strong and my face so close. Feel it in my bones when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you. Don't lose hope.
It's fucking smooth.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't lose hope when the whole world turns against you.
That's some pretty good shit right there.
Wow.
Blessings. Thank you.
Oh, that's a hidden. Oh, I like that.
Wow. Shout out to the cinematographer there. We got credits here. No? Okay.
Yes, sir. That's my boy Conrad
Yeah,
Blaze
that
on the
was
video.
wow. That was that's like Hollywood. That's so amazing because when I started making music videos, this is like 20 years ago, and then just the quality, it's like you can't even tell it's not Hollywood. Like that looks like it was produced out. I mean, just with the aerial shots and just the lighting and the camera quality now that you know that you can get, you know,
Like it's all advanced now.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it looked. I mean, it was Hollywood. It was awesome. That was
sure.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel so blessed that Conrad Blaze is like my right hand man. Like we're like best friends. He's also one of my videographers. He's also an amazing artist, but he considers himself a filmmaker, and I totally agree, bro, because he makes freaking movies. Like every time, that boy is crazy. So everybody tap in with Conrad Blaze. Hit him up on Instagram, Conrad Blaze. He'll get back at you and make you some crazy visuals, man, for real.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say videographer. I said cinematographer.
Yes, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's real.
There's always a difference between like certain words to your titles.
But I really like that song. That's definitely it sounds like just kind of a cruising around kind of song at night. You know, after you go out, and it could even be a great club song. It's a great catchy song. Kind of talk about the backstory of that song, like.
For sure, like that song is Lowlights. So it's coming off of it's up for my forthcoming project, Star Cry, and Star Cry is about heartbreak, mental breakdown, self-doubt, and overcoming all of that for your purpose. And that is more related to the self-doubt. If you notice, like in the chorus, I say, when the whole world turns against you, don't lose hope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving like people motivation. Like when you feel like everything's crumbling down and you feel like you want to give up, don't give up because you have a purpose. You follow your heart and make sure that you fulfill your mission because that's why we're here. Find God, find yourself, live life righteously, and do what you're supposed to do. Don't give up.
The song was kind of like if you had a bad day at work or you just had a shitty day, you put that song on and kind of like just a
like an uplifting
kind of like exhaust, kind of like let yourself like let it all out kind of song. And that's it sounds
so I think like on average, like I'm more I love a lot of rock. I like a lot of video game and anime type music, but then there'll be those days where you definitely want to play like the mood, like self moody type songs, and it just makes you feel better.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I like I actually like music with dark tones, but I like to speak positively in my music though. Yeah. So like I don't know, I just like the frequency of those dark tones, but like I also talk about things that are real and heartbreak and stuff like that too. But that song in particular is inspiration for the people. So for sure.
Is that kind of like with your career? Because you've been doing music since you were 16. I'm guessing you're somewhere probably like.
I'm 27 now.
27.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I was thinking mid. So
Yeah,
you've been doing this about over 10 years now. So I'm sure like it hasn't been an incline all the way from where you are from then to now. I'm sure you've had some setbacks and some kind of ups and downs.
100%. Like when I was at Mizzou, I went to Mizzou for like 2.5 years, and I had a full ride there on academics. I got a finance degree from UMSU after I transferred from Mizzou. But at Mizzou, I went through something called the Dark Night of the Soul, which is basically when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and then emerges into the butterfly, but it happens as a human being. So when I was in that cocoon phase, I started making music for like 2 months. That was the worst time of my life. Like I felt horrible. My internal was just bleeding and just everything. Like I just could not function properly, and just not making music for me was just horrendous. So that was one of my setbacks. But ever since that day, I've been going so hard. When I came out of that dark depression at Mizzou. What's up, my boy?
Dan is here.
The Rapture.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
Good. I'm explaining about my experience at Mizzou right now. But yeah, so.
Who else is? Oh,
We got Gabby in the building.
Gabby's here. I don't know.
Got the
Gabby
full party in.
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
Gabby. Gabby, don't use the bathroom upstairs. It's nasty.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
clean the toilet. I didn't know a female was coming over.
And I do got Kid. We can share.
What's your creative process like when you? Does it come to you? You write it down? Do you kind of like go from memory? How do you?
Got you. So for me, it kind of is sporadic actually. I'm a freestyler, so I like to get on the mic and just test out my melodies, my flows, my cadences, see what happens. Sometimes it actually freestyles the first time with the lyrics, but most of the time, like I'll freestyle the cadence, or I also have punched in a lot too. So like lately, that's what I've been doing recently. Is I'll do a line or two, stop, think of a line or two, punching in, stop, think of a line or two, punching in. And it actually sounds smooth because I have really good pocket and rhythm. So yeah, I love punching in.
Now, how do you guys know each other? So because Dan
Q Houston.
He goes by King Q with an exclamation point for the I.
Okay, and so have you guys worked together? Because I know you.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
Are you
of stuff
still?
together.
You're doing music and engineering still and all
yep.
that stuff. So
King, that's one of my homeboys, Webster Girls guy.
Yes, he is.
I had him on my show, or I interviewed him.
He's been
just
on
a few
this
weeks
show?
ago. No, I went on my show. I was at home and I was recording my phone. And I had an iPad, so we did an interview before his one show a few weeks ago. And shout out to King Q, by the way. He's definitely
Shout
a good
out
kid.
King
He's
Q.
definitely a good kid. I've been on him for years, and he's always been just doing his thing. And like we all got to start somewhere in life. So he's definitely good for.
Shout out King Q, man. He actually is a big inspiration for StarCry because that man is a conscious rapper, conscious artist, and like he actually inspires me to be super authentic to my purpose and myself with my music. So shout out King Q. That's my boy.
King Q.
So that's how you guys met. Now, have you worked on any of his music yet, or okay?
Yeah, we've made. So I'll make the beat and like maybe record him or something. We've done that a number of times. We have a lot of unreleased shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been doing that for a while
Yeah,
now.
2024, Dan Rapture, ROYCE.
Fucking, we went to Atlanta together. Can we swear on here?
Yeah.
All right, fuck shit.
Yeah, you can
Cunt.
say whatever you
Do
want.
the wild
Say
boy.
whatever you want.
Pussy.
So you went to Atlanta. So
Oh yes.
So I live there now.
You
I
live
think,
there now,
knew that,
right, yeah.
I've been living there for like 6 months.
now how is that compared to St. Louis?
Bro, Bro, no comparison, bro. I fucking get back here and I'm just like, wow, I don't regret moving.
That's why I was
No offense. I mean,
Yeah.
I love St. Louis is always going to be my home. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But dude, Atlanta, bro, there's so much shit going on.
Because like once you move somewhere, you know, it's like you want to stay.
Yeah.
If it's in good terms.
Well, why
Yeah.
But why do you think that is? Because there's just
Because there's so many
record
bad
labels
bitches,
down there?
bro.
bad bitches and
That's literally the only reason. That's the only reason.
But do you think it's because there's actually money down there for people that there's spread around and for like labels?
Okay,
stuff like that?
so you're trying to be serious. Okay.
Well, I mean, we could talk about the bad bitches. I don't care. I just
No, like as far as there's just more business going on there in general. It's just a bigger city, so there's just a lot more shit going on. As far as the entertainment aspect of that goes, there's a lot more stuff going on there. I mean, Atlanta's Black Hollywood, like literally, like Tyler Perry literally has a street named after him there. It's called Tyler Perry's
whole studio.
Yeah, it's called Tyler Perry Studios Road or some shit.
well, Marvel studios are there too, right? Marvel. Don't
Yeah,
they?
it's like the Hollywood of the South, really.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot more events. So like we went to an event last night. It was like a beat thing. I don't even know how to describe it because there was somebody live painting.
Oh yeah.
And somebody making beats. But they'll be like, okay, there's that. But there'll be like 10 of those at one night.
Yes.
In Atlanta. But you got to know you got to know people.
Right.
But there'll be like 5 of those that you can pull up to.
It's kind of like a new remastered Woodstock.
I guess. In a city. Was Woodstock in Atlanta? Or not in Atlanta? It was in
It was in New York. It was in New York, up in like the country of New York somewhere.
Okay, I don't know anything about that.
Way back.
Yeah, way back. So talking about Atlanta, so like when you moved down there, like what made you decide to go? Like what was
Dude,
what was the final?
fuck
like,
St. Louis, that's what.
What was the final straw though? I mean, what was it like? I'm leaving now.
Well, I guess I don't mean fuck St. Louis like that, but what made me want to leave? I'm just very ambitious, and I'm just like, okay, why would I do this here in St. Louis when I can do it in Atlanta and it's way better?
Yeah, I kind of agree because we went down there for Comic-Con and then
Like back in
they
the
want
summer.
to pay us to come down there and do podcasts and shit like that. Here,
Oh,
it's-
really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
but that's what I'm
It
saying.
was
That's what
fun.
I'm saying, bro. Like
Take that opportunity, man.
Yeah.
all like media and
on the road.
entertainment. You know, it's hard to make money at this shit. But you know, in Atlanta, it's like anything seems possible because, like, you know, like, if people are offering you to pay you to do this shit, like, the fuck, like,
right.
Do it.
And I think for like another part of that, like, yeah, you grew up in your hometown, you know, you can love it forever and back. But I think once you start moving somewhere, like you can go to Texas, New York, you can go to Massachusetts, and if you start something there and people like that, you now have like a second home to make your business.
yep.
But you know, for us St. Louis guys, you know, there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of things that we can bring. But
I shouldn't say fuck St. Louis. That's mean. That's mean. That's mean. I shouldn't say that.
we got the Blues and the Cardinals, but like
You got Royce XOXO, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah. And
Talk about it.
he's about to move out to Atlanta
the
with
house.
us.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah. So let's get back to the music, and then we'll talk about other stuff, too. So you guys met. You worked on some stuff. What's your favorite Royce song? That's not yours.
What's that song?
We just listened to Lowlights. I loved it, by the way.
Was that? I was just singing it yesterday. When
Yeah,
the
that's
whole world turns against you.
We got it.
I was singing it. I was really drunk last night.
On the background
And I was just like, when the whole world turns against you,
only St. Louis.
don't lose
you
hope.
feeling that shit? I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
He fucks with it.
So
Yeah, I fuck with it.
what songs you guys got working? So you said you have stuff
So,
like to
actually-
hold on to?
Yes, actually, like on my birthday on February 19th last year, or actually 2023, we went to Atlanta. Me and Dan, we made this song called Pure Gold. Now, this motherfucker is a banger. Actually, the backstory is like Dan made the beat on my computer. That he forgot his computer at home, and he made it on my computer. I don't even produce yet. But so he downloaded the sounds, downloaded the drums, downloaded the synths, all of that. Made the beat on my computer. We went to Atlanta, recorded it at like a nice ass studio with like a nice ass Neumann mic. Oh my God, it's the same mic Future records on.
I think I made that on my own computer.
I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe you did. I don't know. It sounds like you made it on his own shit. It's so fucking hard. We could play it if you guys are. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Let's play it.
All
If
means.
you got Bluetooth, it's called the Rodecaster Pro.
Let's do
Then
it.
he start giving me a laptop and start making some beats or something.
Yeah.
So like, and I know I asked it to a lot of people. So like, when you making any kind of song you're thinking about, or any song you want to make for your next album or next single, like, do you think of something that just happened first, or you just kind of just flow and just jot it down on paper?
So I record every single day, man. Like I'm an addict for music. Like that's the one thing that
He
I'm
works
super
hard, bro.
addicted to.
This dude grinds.
Like for real. So I kind of make stuff here and there. Like I'm super versatile. I'm an eclectic artist. I can do rock, trap, R&B, hip hop, boom bap, like any fucking thing under the sun. I can do the shit. Like I could damn near probably do country. I haven't tried it, but I bet you I could. I bet you I could hit a few notes, some shits.
Yeah, get that twang in there.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So I just throw shit at the wall, and then see it like later. How is this cohesive as an album? Can it turn into a project? Are these good enough? Because I literally have computers, hard drives of songs and shit. So, but can we get into Pure Gold?
Yeah, let's
Me?
do it. Yeah,
All right. How can I? Let me make sure. Am I connected?
it should be.
Now I know there's a lot of artists nowadays, and I'm kind of addicted to it. Synthwave.
Weekend.
Like the.
It's called
that kinda-
Roadcaster.
Rodecaster Pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I
think
listen
it's
to more
playing.
like the
Oh, it's
80s
There we go.
made
Ooh,
modernly,
baby.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's like
Is that the
just-
shit that's like on YouTube playlists? Where
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like a lot of other people. They're on TikTok, but like it's just like the 80s.
there's like no
sounding.
lyrics, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like
I think I know what you're talking about. They'll have
Yeah.
like a retro car for a visualizer that's just going down the road, and it's just like I don't fucking know.
All right, play that song here. It's
Pure Gold, Royce XOXO, produced by Dan Rapture. Pure Gold. Let's get into it.
Rapture on the beat, finna kill some. Greatest every time. Greatest every time. Oh, pure God, my life's the greatest story every time. Sit back in front of you asking them for. Listening inside my palm, my control. Day and night, I feel my heart and my soul. Silver two tones to the read with the God. Sounds like Alana right now, it's my mama. Only if you didn't know. Now you know. Call. I come from Ricos out of the north. How can they call to my blood? I was fraud. Temperature dropping, the room is sub-zero. White on me, I feel like the pop. Too many days, it's all raw.
He crazy with that shit.
Okay.
I bet on myself till it's over.
Hey.
Pop. So we make things twins on raw. Rolling it, that's what I feel like a high roll. Bitch, I bet on myself till it's all over. Yeah. Or pure God, my life's the greatest story never told. Sit back in front of you asking them for. Listening inside my palm, I control.
We gotta get DK Starg out here, bro. He needs to get a show on him.
Temperature tons of the with the God. Says I'm Atlanta right now, it's my mama. Only if you didn't know. Now you know. My silence just like a mineral. They don't feel me though. I've been on these motherfucker microphones, I'm killing souls. Every day but fucking with me, cause I am a pretty boy. Got some ditty girls, they gon' rock the world. You say with the thriller bad to the bone. Singing, rapping, auto-tune up on my songs. Dan Rapture on the beat, we going go.
Dan Rapture.
Diamond record song. Pop. So we make things twins on the rolls. Rolling it, that's what I feel like a high roller. Bitch, I bet on myself till it's all over. Yeah. Or pure God, my life's the greatest story never told.
I fuck with it.
I swear.
This is a banger.
It's just that good chorus beat is just like really kicking in well for him.
I like it.
In the studio.
there it is.
Hey.
And we about to
There
make
it
it
is.
flow
Hopefully it played through the system good.
like that.
We got
Yeah.
We'll probably play it a little bit later, but we got a crazier song, Poison.
Oh my goodness.
So that song, like, so the reason why I'm like really excited about it is because I feel as if it's like a true innovation. Like a lot of people say like, oh, this is like different. Well, okay, well, that's really not. But but it's like a true innovation because like I grew up on rock and I played drums and I like metal
right.
and I like fucking picking up chairs and smashing people and hitting boards up against my head and shit. Especially like when you get like
he likes wrestling.
Off the top rope.
I actually really want to get back into hitting a punching bag and like Muay Thai shit, but it's like it's a true innovation because we're combining like live instruments with kind of the trap stuff. So there's like a real drum set. We'll play it later. I don't want to play it right now, but there's a real drum set. Do you guys know Adrian Beats?
Adrian Brown.
Yeah, Adrian Lee Brown. Yeah.
Oh
He
God,
played
not the
guitar
guy.
on it, and he's helping out with some of the mixing on it too.
Okay.
But so he's helping us with the track, and then we got it recorded at Firebrand Studios. That guy, that engineer is really dope too. He knows how to record drums really, really well. But it's like we're kind of combining these worlds, and going into the future, that's the sound that I'm going to be pushing more and more and more.
Okay.
Because nobody. Fucking when I get drunk, I just start talking to Royce about this shit. Dude, drugs. I'm not an addict or anything, but like drugs just help you like say everything that you want to say without fear of like But so like when I get drunk, I'm just like I start talking about like the reason why this music is unique. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I guess it's real innovation, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of like these metal like trap guys out right now, like Playboy Cardi or like Trippie Redd is kind of on that sound too, but at the end of the day it's basically rap. It's a beat, the way they're mixing it, it's like it's basically rap, but what we're kind of doing differently that makes it sound different is like we're adding a real guitar, a drum set, and this is going to manifest itself into a band. I don't know. Royce may be the lead singer of it. I don't know yet. We got to kind of figure out because he's got his own solo career too. This isn't going to be Dan Rapture. This is going to be like a band. I don't really like being the lead guy.
Be more collaborative.
Yeah, this is going to be a band, but yeah, it's going to be like this, like a real, true combination of basically metal and rap. And it's gonna come together, and it's gonna sound so fucking dope because this demo we made is dope as shit,
Oh
bro.
yeah, it's crazy. So you play it now. You just hyped it all the way up, bro.
I mean,
I guess we're gonna have to play it now.
we gotta play this one.
Play it real
man.
fast.
and I was
Don't
like,
play the whole thing though. Let's just play like a
cool.
snippet.
And I think like new metal or progressive, like it's always been
it's a place.
like an elevation.
That's it.
Linkin
I was
Park
gonna
did it. I
Yeah.
guess Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
No,
Rage Against the Machine.
God's down on your body.
Trying to pull
It
for
doesn't
only
have to
one
be at
song,
100.
if you know it. One Finger in the Fist.
Okay.
Like
I don't know that song.
Yeah.
One finger in the fist. I'll take
that
you.
by?
now. It's a John and Poole. It's like all that song, but like overall, I think like with new metal, it's fun to kind of mix things and kind of see range in it.
Yeah.
And I would like to do something like that. I need to find that right pitch, if I can say that, and the right keys, and then bam, I'm just going off on it.
Let's do it.
I can show you.
Mostly I sing.
You gotta know how to make dark melodies.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's hear this
That's-
innovation here.
This is
It's
Poison.
innovation.
Royce XOXO, Dan Rapture on the beat. Poison. Let's get into it.
Rapture on the beat.
Welcome to the darkness, like I
Yeah, so that's
I was
poison.
digging it.
That's
Yeah, I was
poison.
digging it. Yeah, I like that.
That's not even mixed yet, bro.
Stadium music shit.
It's not even mixed yet.
I don't even know why, but I visual like an anime fight in my head. Just listen to that.
AMV
Like
on the way.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
I could see
It'd
it
be a
being like
good,
a
like,
trailer
music
song.
video
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I could see like a movie trailer to that song. Yeah.
So I definitely
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
Dun, dun.
That's
love that.
that's when you make money for real.
Yeah.
Like though.
Making beats for what?
A movie, like if your song gets placed in
Oh,
like a
right.
TV show or something,
Right.
that's for real where the money's at. Because streams don't make shit.
Right. Well, that's being in Atlanta. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're connected to like, you know.
Yeah,
people in your
I'm gonna be
backyard.
getting into more of that in the future. But there's guys that I've met who like if they do music there's guys that I've met that do music full time, and basically their daytime job is just getting placements, getting their songs placed in TV shows or whatever, and they literally just make music just for like TV shows and stuff. So it can be pretty lucrative.
Do you ever try doing like the royalty? It's not royalty free, but you know how you can, you know, I go on a thing, I buy music for like when I make videos and stuff, but obviously there's artists like you that put stuff on there. Do you ever try to do
I've
that?
never tried that.
Oh, okay. I didn't
We
know.
might talk about that.
I don't even know if it's lucrative or what. I don't know if that's a good way to make money or not, but that's where I get, you know, I have to get a beat for like a commercial I'm working on.
I'm trying to make money,
Yeah.
bro.
So,
Yeah.
so
Aren't we all?
well, I'm sure those people are getting paid. I just don't know how they're getting paid. I mean,
Yeah.
Lucratives.
so, yeah, so you're thinking of a music video? What?
Like
Goku.
just like all right, just hear me out. I play it again. Play like the first few seconds. just hear me out.
Don't
All
you
right,
do
just-
like?
so like
Just act it
like
out.
this is basically like
Exactly.
just think of a whole anime, right? Like it's a final boss or whatever. The guy, he's kind of torn down or whatever, and he's ready to do whatever he can just to beat his ass. So he's already at full aura. You see like the whole fire in the background. He got a sword or hands or whatever, and kind of like how they do like those frame by frames. Like he's running towards him, angle the camera, fast, like put it back here. He jumps, full close up, bam, and then we go with you guys doing your thing, and it's just a full on fight. So we kind of just like
We
do
would be
like
fighting
two
each
different
other?
shots. Like whoever you got for the video. Like he could be singing in it or whatever, but then you can have other actors do it or
So you're saying
say
a
more,
combination of animation and live action?
basically.
That'd be cool.
Well, I know Gabby out here is liking it. She's smiling. She liked it. You got one.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy here. I'm
We
just
have a camera
visualizing.
on Gabby.
No, there's no,
We don't.
no
No
camera. Not yet. We don't have an audience camera yet here. So
Because I know a lot of people that do that.
Dang,
Like,
did you get this fireplace? I see. Is that
yeah,
new?
that's new.
shit is
That's brand new.
dope,
It's first
bro.
time podcast with the fireplace. I just put it in last week. So it has a heat, but I'm
Heat it
afraid
up.
to turn the heat on because it
gonna burn.
might burn the house down. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold right now, so I mean,
I think it's cool. It had a blue flame, so it's kind of neat. So,
we stay
that's
lit.
cool.
but
Dude, you guys know I just did DMT, right? Like literally, that's why I was late.
oh, you did? What? So what is explain? I mean, there's different types,
Oh my
right?
God.
There's different
I
types.
mean, this might go on for a long time, but Gabby was there watching me do DMT. It was not regular DMT. It was 5-MeO DMT, which is a little bit different. There's not as many visuals.
And that lasts, 12 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like not even 15 minutes. I don't even. Well, do you guys have any questions? What do you want to know? Because I could just keep fucking ranting.
Well, man, I know it's like
Are you still getting visuals right now?
no.
Did you break through?
What did you see?
So the 5-MeO DMT is a lot less visual. So there really isn't a whole lot of visuals. It's more like emotional. It's more like an emotional psychedelic experience. There isn't, but my eyes were closed
Was it
for most
healing?
of the time. Fuck yeah, bro.
Okay. I don't know how personal you want to get in shit, but
I mean, I didn't cry or anything like that, but it's a very, very intense experience. Oh yeah. And so the guy who administered it to me, his name is Dan too.
oh,
But I'm a very chill person, so even like DMT doesn't make me freak out. But some people like they'll smoke it and then they'll start getting into the trip and then they'll just literally just start screaming.
so you
Just be
kind of
like, "Ah!"
so you just sit back and just let it.
So I'm laying on the floor while this is happening because your body is totally immobile. You can move and stuff, like maybe a little bit, but you're totally immobilized. Like you cannot do anything but just trip.
Yeah.
And so I've done 5-MeO DMT before, but really what helps me stay grounded, fucking Dan, that's the thing. You got to have a shaman. You got to have somebody who really knows what the fuck he's doing, because he can help you relax. Just be like, he'll tell you to breathe, etc. And then kind of once he knows that the trip is mostly done, he'll literally like pull your legs and like shake them, and like he's basically just trying to get you to relax. And so like he flipped me over and like literally like he was putting his entire weight on top of me and like asking me to exhale, and then so he's really, it's like a whole thing. So it's like you can't just go out. Well, I mean, you can't go out and just do DMT, but if you have somebody like a shaman, quote unquote,
your ass
who really
doesn't hurt,
knows.
does it?
What's up?
Your ass doesn't hurt, does it?
No, he didn't poke me.
Oh, okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make light of it.
No, there was two other people watching me.
So then
Dan's not gay either, so he wouldn't do that.
But you knew like before going into that it's only gonna last 15 minutes. Now, why does it only last 15 minutes? Because it just goes through your lungs.
I'm not really sure. I think
that long or what?
I think if I had to guess, it's because DMT is a very fragile element.
It's a smoke, right? So it's not. Oh, okay.
So when you smoke, well, you vaporize it.
Okay.
Because if you were to put a lighter to it, like an open flame, you won't get the effect because it burns too hot. And it just, so that's why it's a delicate sort of substance. You have to burn it at a low temperature and you vaporize it.
So do you know the difference between DMT and ayahuasca?
It's the same active ingredient.
Right.
So like Molly and ecstasy, they're basically the same drug. They are the same drug.
Do you have interest in doing ayahuasca one day?
Probably. I don't know.
You
Yeah.
have to really go to a ceremony for
I
that
think
one.
that lasts a lot longer though. And ayahuasca is a drink. You drink it.
Right.
And people in Peru, it comes from a vine, I think, but DMT is the active ingredient.
Right.
Like THC is the active ingredient in weed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Dude,
Because there's people that go on these like up in the mountains. I guess it's Peru or whatever, and then they take some kind of
ayahuasca.
Drink. Yeah,
I think it's Peru. I think
I think you're right.
somewhere in the Amazon.
Yeah,
they take people out and
okay, yeah.
So let me ask you this, then. So you said you didn't break through, you didn't see any visuals.
I didn't have time.
But you felt, what did you just feel? Hella intense emotions?
Yes.
I
wasn't like overtly crying.
Okay.
But
your soul was crying though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like not really this time. I didn't have a super big hit, but that can definitely happen. Like definitely people can like smoke it and just like they might just start fucking breaking down and just start
Do you feel like it helped
weeping.
you, or do you feel like it was?
Oh yeah, it helped me, bro. I feel like a fucking genius right now.
So when you break down and cry, what triggers it? Like, are you thinking it's shit?
it's the drug. The drug.
Okay, so you could be thinking about whatever, no matter what it is, you're just gonna start.
Well, not everybody's gonna do that,
Right?
And it's not gonna happen to that same person every time.
You're not gonna have control of that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why it has therapeutic benefits, because all the tension that's built up over the years, resentment, etc. All of that is literally being let go in a single moment. And like, you can't really let any of that shit go. The past, my daddy hit me when I was a little boy, etc. You can't really let any of that go unless you experience the emotion authentically. And so DMT basically forces you to feel all that shit that you've been keeping down inside. And that's why people flip shit.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. But then when you feel it and experience it, you realize that it's just a feeling. It's just an emotion, and you can move on with your life and
like a reset button.
do more productive things rather than just being stuck in the past. And
Right.
So you got to have like a really good mindset or like a really good spirit to kind of just render that and not like freak the fuck out.
I mean, I would recommend it for anybody at any point in their lives. Like, I recommend it.
How much is it?
I gave a pretty big donation to him today. I mean, I guess it was $75, but
wow.
he doesn't ask for anything.
Real.
But it's just, it's like going to church.
Helping the cause.
Yeah, you
And
should give you should give a donation because it costs money, and And people, I don't know, people deserve money for that shit. So
Is it illegal to have on you? So if a cop pulls me over, I got it on me.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh man, don't get caught.
So
I don't even know, like
this guy's house is the kind of like he has people come over like you were like his 6 o'clock appointment and
yeah, it's like that kind of. Well, he doesn't have it as like set up like that. Like more, it's more just like he's doing this as a friend. But I give him money just because I feel as if that's what it's worth. And I feel as if, like, he should be paid a little bit for it.
But his house is set up so there's like a dark space and
so he'll have music going with it. He lays a blanket down, low lighting. Yeah, it's he knows what the fuck he's doing. It's dude, oh my god, bro. If any of y'all are interested in doing that, I'll give you his number or whatever. Like, fuck this. I literally cannot recommend this shit enough.
See, I think I'm getting where I'm at right now.
How often do you do? How often? Because I've taken shrooms once, but I could see I had fun with shrooms, but it wouldn't be fun to do it every fucking weekend.
No,
you want to do it maybe once every couple of months because I felt like my brain was like younger, like 10 years younger the next day,
absolutely,
next week.
Yep.
So obviously, how often would you recommend doing this?
DMT?
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess it would be different for anybody, but I mean,
maybe like once every. I mean, it could be once a year, once every 6 months, once every 3 months. But I mean, you could also do it every week if you wanted to.
But
you could do it every day.
Yeah, like I met somebody in Missouri who was like a DMT advocate. He's literally trying to legalize it, and he used to do the shit like religiously. So it just depends on the person and how.
For me, I wouldn't do it every day.
No,
but I'm not really on that. I like money.
This guy was totally different. Like this guy.
Well, you gotta be chill.
They don't want it to be illegal because then the drug companies wouldn't be prescriptions and all the drug companies.
CBDs and all
antidepressants.
that.
Right. They would
therapy.
They would lose money.
Well, I think therapists still have utility, but a lot of those drugs, man.
So I felt like if that was the case, we might as well all go to like pack our bags. Let's go to Colorado because they're fresh with all their shit. So
yeah,
they
legalized mushrooms there, didn't they?
I think so.
I think they're pretty sure
everything in the West,
Colorado.
I think it's close
in like the city or something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure shrooms are legal there.
Man, can you like imagine like right now? Like I don't know if for me personally, like I'm not gonna be saying like, oh, try to stay clean, but it's like I know how I am. You kind of know how I am. So I'm either going to be like really, really just chill or I'm just going to do something so stupid, but I'm going to laugh at it. And I still do that like now. So
I think you have to have the right mindset going into it, right, Dan? Like,
yeah.
If you're kind of like in a shitty mood, you probably don't want to do it that day, probably.
Because it's going to be really dark.
Right?
I think that's probably what most people would say, but I would say you could still do it like DMT or shrooms. And see that I don't really believe in like having a bad trip. I think you can have a bad trip per se, but it's a net positive experience because I guess basically a bad trip is like you're like freaking out basically. But that's why it's important to have somebody who knows what they're doing with you, who can help guide you through the trip, etc. Because they're going to keep you grounded and centered, and not think that like the cops are going to come find me, and like
so let me ask you this,
paranoia.
Dan. So you say your soul was crying during this trip. So did it essentially? Are you looking at it as in a positive outlook? Like you got through some barriers and some blockages that you had,
absolutely,
and that's why you feel like it was a great trip, even though you experienced like trauma, and you felt that.
Well, you're not experiencing trauma; you're experiencing the emotions that come from the trauma.
Got you.
Et cetera, things that happen in your past. I think I've been kind of fortunate. I was never like molested or anything like that as a kid, or I never had like a physically abusive parent or anything like that. So maybe if I did, then maybe I would flip shit. But that's
real trauma.
Yeah, that's not. But Dan has worked with people who have had really bad stuff to them like that happen in the past.
Yeah,
and they everybody comes out of the trip like I'm a new person and they don't really have to like hang on to these things and they
Right.
can just let it go.
Wow.
It's deep.
Well,
I can keep talking about
I'll
it.
tell
You
Dan
gotta
I
be-
want him
you
on the
gotta be strong-willed.
podcast. I want Dan on the podcast. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to tape that. It'd
Dan,
be fun
too.
to record that.
Sheesh.
Record me? What do you mean?
Record somebody going through it. Yeah,
I want to
live
do
on
that.
a podcast.
Like
but
a
do
stu-
it
like a basic
I
study.
swear to God, I want to do it.
I see a lot of people like do like stuff like that too, and it's like it could be a time lapse or like a few minutes, but like it's incredible like for the end results.
You know, it might not be that fun to watch because for a lot of it, it's literally just somebody just laying on the floor.
Probably like a time lapse.
Was it fun to watch, Gabby?
It was nice to see him be more vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
There.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
I had to hold hands. I was holding Gabby's hand and I was holding Dan's hand and there was another girl there. But I was like, at one point, I was like, I need somebody fucking hold my hands. Like, I just
Dustin, would you hold my hand?
No,
do it.
Come on, don't be scared. Hold my hand.
no, I'm not going to
Just do it.
Come on, hold my hand.
Wow, boy.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot right there. That's
Beautiful shot.
beautiful shot. Look at that. Look at that. Back
And we're
forth.
not gay.
Don't let go now.
So,
I love y'all.
okay. Things that go on the show. All right. While going back to I enjoyed invite him on the podcast. Yeah.
I should come on more or something.
Yeah, I'll get his number from you.
You talking about the other Dan? If you didn't.
Oh,
know.
the other
Yeah,
Dan.
the other Dan. I mean, you're cool too, Dan. I mean, you can come back.
Yeah, no. I think he would definitely come on.
Yeah,
Slide
He has a lot of shit to say.
Oh God, yes.
I was gonna do my research on it before. But,
Same.
let's get back into the music because we got like 10, 15 more minutes left. So I do want to talk. So you're going to Atlanta. So
Yes, sir.
now you're gonna like move your job down there.
Yeah, it's not transferable necessarily. I work in St. Louis Public Schools District Administration Department. I do finance. I have a finance degree. So
He's smart
but-
as shit, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna be on LinkedIn, like trying to find new jobs because I just want to work in corporate finance during the day. I got 2 job offers to be a sonic engineer, like mixing and mastering on the side. So I got 2 offers for that. So I'm gonna be okay, man.
Nice.
Say that.
Sounds-
I'm proud of you.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be hard to. Was it hard for you to leave your family? How about leaving your family here in St. Louis? I mean, obviously you're back because of your family, right? That's why you're back.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd say it's really good to be back. Like, just see old friends. Like, I mean, I've only been gone for 6 months, but it's definitely been a good time.
It's
Like,
like a year.
the few days that I've been here.
Yeah.
Just like seeing everybody and like seeing all my old friends, and then I'm just like, I can tell them all this crazy shit about Atlanta. Like, what was the question?
I think
It's
that's
about your family. Yeah, you answered it. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's
something
my
like
answer.
like. Would you ever prepare for that? Like, if you ever moved?
It'd be hard, but I guess if the money was right and the opportunity, I mean, I think it would be harder to go to some place and not have something set up. Like smart move on your.
You gotta prepare.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely, while I was there's definitely been plenty of moments where I'm just like, oh my God, what the hell did I do? Like,
Homesick.
yeah, I think it's more like what am I doing here? Why did I decide to even come here? Like, I had everything set up real nice in St. Louis. Like, there's those kind of thoughts popping up. Not so much anymore, but yeah, I've definitely been thinking stuff like that. But it's not happening really as much anymore. But I guess I talked about being prepared. Me and Royce have already done this, but I went out there like 3-4 times before I moved out there.
Yeah.
And we went down to Atlanta together, and just networked. But I mean, I knew people who this shit happens all the time in LA, especially. It's like they move out there, they think they're going to be a superstar, they realize nobody gives a fuck about them, and then they move back a year later.
Right. I've seen that happen a few times with people. Marquise was watching earlier. He says the Daily Goat, so it must be a friend of yours.
Daily Goats.
So there we go. So
What's your guys' spirit animal?
Ooh,
my sign's
I forgot.
I'm a scorpion.
You forgot.
you the scorpion.
Scorpion.
Well, and Shit,
Fairy animals, I don't know.
mine's a Libra, but my Chinese zodiac is a monkey.
Okay.
My Chinese zodiac is an ox. I'm pretty sure.
Ox.
That goes by year. So the Chinese zodiac, I'm 92,
Yeah,
so it's a monkey. I think
It rotates every.
I thought a spirit animal you could just pick.
I mean, it depends. Like they're talking about Chinese, but like what you're talking about, yes, it's not. It's kind of given to
No,
you.
but mine
kinda
on the
you
Chinese
embody-
calendar is an
Yeah.
ox.
You kind of embody your spirit animal, though.
I don't know. Mine be. I mean, the basic ones would be like a wolf or a lion or something, or like a bear.
I'm a
but like-
crow.
Shit. I can see that.
Cause I don't know, bro. It's just menacing.
Have you looked up the meaning of that? You can look up the meaning of that.
It means
Murder a
somebody's
crow.
about to die.
No, that's
That's where like all them skulls.
Yeah, man.
See,
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
I'm the fucking.
Undertaker.
I don't even know. I'm
If I-
the Rapture.
if I had to go with like favorite animals, I mean giraffe, zebra, and a gazelle. So,
But
I
do
mean,
you
if anyone
feel
else-
like you are related to them somehow in your personal qualities?
I'll probably
Are
say
you black and white like a zebra?
possibly. I mean, I can act both
Are
ways.
you mixed race?
Yeah. Well, both my mom and dad are black, and
Still
then
sending
through
shit.
my through my ancestors and my granddad told me this like a while back. I believe that my ancestral grandfather was white, and my grandmother at the time was Native American. So
That's cool.
it can change over. So I could be mixed or I could be full on black. What's up, y'all?
Either way, you get the
Pick and
N-word
choosing.
pass. So
Everyone gets that like now, but everyone still says that, man.
I don't think me.
I
and get that.
I get it.
I
but,
don't
like,
want it either.
Nah, bro.
I feel it though, but yeah, it's just it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, so if we go on astrology based, like I'm a cusper, I'm Aquarius and Pisces. I'm the last day of Aquarius, first day of Pisces. I'm technically a Pisces, 0 degree Pisces sun, and I have a Pisces moon. So I feel very like watery, if that makes any sense, because Pisces is like a water sign.
So he's wet.
And, but my spirit animal is a merman.
So you don't
Believe it
feel
or
like
not.
a rock, like something
Nah.
solid. Okay.
Nah.
He's wet.
I used to be. I also have a Leo rising, so when I was younger, I used to be very fiery, and I feel like I had a lion spirit animal. But as I got older and transitioned into my more natural chill self, it's more aquatic, it's watery.
Yeah, you know a lot about that kind of stuff. I'm not.
Yeah,
really
I can't get
as
that
well
further into
versed.
astrology.
It gets
I can't.
deep.
He knows a lot of shit.
It gets deep, but if I encourage anybody, he encourages anybody DMT, I encourage anybody astrology. Like to me, that is religion. Like that shit is so fucking accurate, and it's not just your sun sign. It's not just whatever they tell you are. It's deeper. Like you put in your birth time, put in your birth location, put in your name, and it tells you so many different aspects of yourself. And if you research each aspect, it's so fucking accurate, like dead ass. And if you really, and I encourage anybody to learn yourself, be yourself, and be authentic, and resonate that energy, because that's what you need, and that's what the world needs, is authentic people that are real. And I feel like that's part of my purpose, is to convince people or inspire people to be authentic to themselves, because I'm raw. I'm 100% Royce. So
92% Keenan.
92%
Only
Keenan.
92.
where the 8 at?
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
92% black, 8% white.
How you doing?
I think it's
How
a
you
little
doing?
bit- The way Keenan acts, I think it's a little bit more percentage on that white one. But yeah.
Oh, he on your ass, bro.
50-50 ratio.
Talk about it.
Do you like saltine crackers,
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
know what you like, man. Don't talk about it.
mayonnaise, or
Cottage
cheese?
Hey.
Religious.
I'm the cottage cheese bandit.
Man.
What do
Man,
you
get
do?
this man a cottage
I'm the
cheese
cottage cheese
sponsorship,
bandit.
bro. Like for real.
Oh.
That's my
We can make that
other-
happen.
So I'm Dan Rapture, but I'm also the cottage cheese bandit.
You just eat it out of the thing.
Got a little
Yeah,
ring to
straight.
it.
Whew,
I
man.
haven't had that since I was a kid.
I think I had a few of those. I never had cream corn though, but I think I had cottage cheese.
Talk about it.
Dude, you can get freaky with it too, but I don't want to go into that.
Dog.
Freaky with the cottage cheese.
Yeah, bro.
With the old lady.
Yeah, lady. Yeah.
With a Glad trash bag. That's
Like-
what he get freaky with it. That bitch straight in there.
A Glad trash bag.
Yes.
What do you
that's
mean?
the
What do you
story.
mean?
That's a
Like
big
pour it on? Like
I mean, put that shit in there,
you put the cottage cheese in the bag,
in the bag,
and then
pick up
pour
the
it on
bag,
it.
take it to the trash can, wait for Tuesday. They take that shit away. That's what you do with it.
The fuck?
That shit's garbage.
thought-
Dan tried to get me to try some one time.
That's-
I damn near threw up.
Yeah.
You want, Do you guys eat cottage cheese?
I probably
don't.
used to.
I don't. I used to when I was a kid.
It's just you.
I like
Dude,
regular
that shit
cheese.
is fire. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
I haven't been eating it as much, but when I was gaining weight purposefully for the gym and stuff, it's like high fat, high protein, source of food, and it's you literally just fucking pick it up and eat it. That's it.
See,
So
I
here-
feel like there's people out there that just eat Miracle Whip by itself.
Now that might hit.
What?
That would hit
Are
more
you
than-
kidding me?
That's so. Wait, hold on. You think cottage cheese tastes better than Miracle Whip? It actually tastes good though.
Bro, what the fuck?
Cottage cheese tastes like
Find out right now.
No.
cottage cheese is not it, and the texture is like blah.
It's
like
moldy.
Fucking mush.
Miracle Whip that's mayonnaise, right?
Yeah.
No, not
just
Miracle.
like-
I'm tripping.
It's
I'm
no,
thinking you saying
Miracle
whipped
is like-
cream. I'm tripping.
No,
I'm tripping.
Miracle Whip.
Scratch
I was
that.
like-
I thought you talking about whipped cream.
I'm gonna say whipped cream is good.
Nah, that's what I thought you talking about. I
No,
fucked
Miracle
it up.
Whip. That's
I
like
wouldn't
a.
even. I mean, I'd have
Damn
like
near.
maybe a scoop of whipped cream by itself, but I'm not gonna eat like a whole
Nah,
thing of
hell
it.
no.
I think this is more less condensed. I get like what is that? Do you know?
I wouldn't eat that.
I'm
Gabby, you know?
tripping.
I never
I
had it
just came
before.
to sit here, guys.
I even
Yeah,
eat mayonnaise
Dustin,
this
what are
year.
your opinions on cottage cheese and Miracle Whip?
Nah, whipped cream, bro.
Not Miracle Whip, no way.
hell
Whipped cream's
Do you
delicious.
ever
Whipped
eat
cream
cottage
is
cheese?
fire.
Like,
When I was a kid, I ate it, yeah, but I mean, I don't got anything against it. I mean,
okay.
I hate the shit.
It's
but
just, it's just not like that. It's not that crazy.
It's just when I go to the grocery store, I just don't pick it off the shelf.
It's not
Dude,
it, bro.
I would get the big ass tubs of it, bro.
That'd be like saying like, what kind of milk do you get?
What's the
Regular
best?
milk.
What's the best
Whole milk.
brand? What's the best brand?
Probably Prairie Farms.
Prairie Farm. Okay.
Figures.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more expensive too.
Okay, so like, what's everyone's favorite type of milk?
Whole milk.
Regular.
Almond,
I fuck
I
with
drink the
2%.
almond milk. I drink the almond milk.
Almond
Is
milk.
that good?
Yeah.
So is it
Oat
good?
milk.
Whole milk.
No, oat milk.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be damned. What about eggnog?
Oh, that shit's
Nah.
fire, bro. What you mean?
So yes,
straight.
no,
No.
I'm straight.
you too?
I don't like it.
If it got a little spike in
Can
it,
can you put like whiskey in it or something?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you fuck.
They
with
sell
fire.
that shit like it is.
There's alcohol, it'd probably
Yeah.
be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, they definitely
I'd do
stacking
that. I don't know
shit,
about
but-
straight egg.
Like,
like it
eggnog, I drink it straight. I've been drinking it when my great grandma was around,
Yeah.
and I do what I can to get it every fucking year, even on Easter.
I feel it, bro. Shout out Steak and Shake for the eggnog shakes too. Talk about it.
What?
I bought
I didn't
one.
even know
Hey,
there was
thank
a
you.
thing.
Shout out to Steak and
Now
Shake for
you know.
coming back. God damn, I thought.
Yeah, weren't they
we
going out of
fucking lost
business?
you. Yeah,
Right? Hey,
we
they
fucking lost you.
That still that confused the fuck out of me. That's like a franchise restaurant, and all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna close. Hell, just like
they
what?
damn near the best fast food restaurant too. Like, why are people
Yeah.
not buying this shit? Like, what's fucking going on?
And you get like the overnight people.
Well, it's sometimes
Yeah.
the service wasn't the greatest at one time or another.
Well, that's like any fast food
Well, that's
restaurant
true,
in
that's
downtown St. Louis, bro. Service is trash, bro. Like especially at night.
yeah.
At any of those places,
Oh, yeah.
man. They
The
just
shake machine's always broken. Our
Yeah,
machines.
Oh
not
no,
working.
I'm gonna say that.
Our
that's
machine's not
McDonald's.
working.
That's McDonald's.
That's
But
McDonald's, yeah.
Now, do you remember the rallies off? Is it Broadway or Soulard? Right after the bridge. It's like right next to the BP and the Taco Bell.
I think
where
I
it
know
used
what
to
you're
be.
talking about.
I went there one time, me and my cousin. It took us like almost an hour to get our food.
And you
Yeah,
like it,
bro.
like it?
We still went, yeah.
Oh, y'all did.
I would have dipped.
It's fair.
Nah,
It was in summer. I was like, fuck it, I don't care. It was late night anyway.
Were
so
you
what?
drunk?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nope.
Y'all was waiting till the sun came up. Then.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's wild.
So what else? So you've St. Louis. What did you do in St. Louis when you came? You said you went to a show last night.
yeah. What was that event called?
It's called Beats and Vibes. It was at Handlebar. Shout out Tim
okay.
Madman. He
Oh,
hosted
I
it.
remember that one. Shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think they had a show
Now-
Friday too.
He had
Now-
a good turnout last night too.
Obviously, Royce is still St. Louis, but what would you guys say is some of your top people in St. Because what's that guy that just did that song with Nelly? What's his name? He was on my show.
Oh, Nando
Nando
STL.
STL. Was
Yeah.
on- yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's gone off, bro.
Yeah, he's probably the biggest name right now that's kind of popped off in the
Sexy
last year.
Red, though.
Yeah.
She's been like a viral name by like the
crazy.
summer.
She putting like a lot of people in a like basically everybody in Atlanta knows who she is. I'm just like, yeah, I'm from St. Louis, like, Sexy Red. I'm like, they're like, yeah, like I'm like, yeah, she's from there.
I know we know all the big names, but bro, it's so many fucking heavy hitters that are underground, and I
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah.
not mention them. Like We spoke about King Q earlier. That's my fucking bro. That dude is an amazing fucking artist and writer and performer,
Adrian
everything.
Lee Brown, engineer.
Shout out DK Star Guy. That is my blood cousin. This man is a
we're
fucking
gonna get
rock
him on
star.
here.
He's gonna rip the whole city down.
Bring
like,
him
every
on
time he
through,
touches the
shit.
stage.
He's a young guy. He's like 21, something like that.
Something like 23, probably 2, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. When I see him, like, if he like makes the correct steps,
Oh yeah,
like he could really like.
he's
do
a
something
young
with
gunner.
his
He's a young
music.
gunner.
You know, he's not like 35 with a mortgage and 3 kids, and like he's. I mean, when you're like real young like that, and you're talented, and you really got like a vision, and
Yes,
you can make
take
that
over
shit
the world,
happen,
bro.
I mean, I guess you can always make it happen, no matter what your circumstances are. I think
Yeah.
2 Chainz and Rick Ross didn't blow till they were like 31 or 32, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Rick Ross been out for like a while. Like I think like middle school for me when I heard about Rick Ross, and then 2 Chainz. That was like during college.
And then
Yeah.
I cannot not mention Gabrielle as well. She's sitting over here. Man, she's a fucking
Yeah, you should
phenomenal
get your face
artist,
in the
singer,
camera.
Shout out
songwriter.
to
just for
Gabby
like one
over
sec,
here.
just for 1 sec.
I'm telling you, her next album is gonna be
Yeah, okay.
fucking
Yeah, no, you
phenomenal.
don't have
Like,
to, you know.
It's gonna be very inspirational. It's gonna inspire people. It's gonna uplift people. It's motivation. So I commend Gabrielle too. Amazing singer, songwriter, everything. Fire.
Well,
Artist.
Matt, I don't know how to say his last name. Zawacki.
Sawicki, crazy
Sawicki.
engineer, bro.
He helps run Fresh Produce,
Yes.
and then
Hey.
Suburban Pro, high engineer out of there. That dude's done a lot of good for St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
I met his friend last night, Jesse, at what was the event we were at yesterday?
Beats and vibes.
Beats and Vibes. So he helps run that shit too.
Facts. It's some heavy hitters in the scene, man. Low key, man. But
I know a lot of engineer like studio guys.
yeah,
Paul Nealhouse, he's a blues musician. He should come on this show too. He's
Yeah.
crazy. I was just talking about him.
Somebody came on the podcast before, like the engineers. It's hard to be a great engineer though, right? I mean, it takes a
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
it's hard. It's hard to be a great at anything.
yeah. So
But dedication pays off.
oh yeah, hard
but,
work.
yeah,
pays
I
off.
mean the stuff that you were playing earlier. I mean, and you said the one wasn't mixed though, but that one fucking sounded like fucking radio shit.
It has some
Thank
mixing on it.
Yeah.
But
it's not the final mix at all.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
it's like
we
the
gotta
draft. It
spend
Still
some money
sounded
on
good
that.
though.
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man, we're gonna do a whole project like that, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be epic, bro.
When's your next? Do you have a show coming up or anything where people can come see you?
Actually, yes. Everybody should come to my album release party on February 18th at Westport Plaza. It's for the album Star Cry. February 18th at Westport Plaza. You can follow me on Instagram at official Royce XOXO for more details and all of my upcoming releases and everything.
We'll be there. Keenan will be there with the camera. What place? So Westport Plaza, just in the middle of
I want to say the social house.
It's-
Social House,
I think
or-
it's in the I forget what it's called, but it's like the theater area. It's like they
the
yeah, bro.
Westport Playhouse. Okay,
Yeah.
Playhouse. Where we
Yeah,
been there.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we
It's
were
going
there
down.
twice. I
We've
think.
been there a few times. Yeah, they wanted us to do our Moem Fest there, but we haven't.
Now you're gonna be there thrice because you're
Yeah.
coming on
Yeah.
February 18th
Yeah.
to the Westport Playhouse.
What did they want you guys to do?
We did a film fest this past year. I don't know if you're familiar, but anyways, they want us to host it there because we do it out in Collinsville at the Miners Theater. Which is
You
like
host the event?
yeah, the whole network hosts the event. Yeah,
That's
Like
crazy.
Filmmakers. It's a 3-day
The
event.
whole weekend.
It's like our big event we do. Yeah, it's our big.
They
It's our
really
Sundance.
We did.
You
good.
guys get money from that shit?
Yeah, we get church tickets and stuff, and people. This year the filmmakers will get paid.
Well, I did
Yeah.
say no. I did say I had an idea of what we could do there, but we'll discuss that along the line.
Yeah,
but yeah.
well,
Yeah.
we don't want to bore the people watching. So, yeah.
I don't know. I love money is one of my like favorite things to talk about because I don't know. Like I feel like it's
I like
my
to talk about
destiny.
stuff I don't have either. So yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying I'm definitely not rich, but I don't know. Like for me, like I think I texted you like I don't know how much more time we have left, but it's like music and business. You know,
Facts.
like business is basically the money side. It's like you got to figure out how to get paid from this shit. 'Cause
Right.
Otherwise, you're never gonna be able to do it like the way you want to.
well, that's the problem. Most people are music side creative, and they're not business smart. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be back
Yeah.
and forth. Yeah, it's,
I think you can be both though.
yeah, you sure? I'm sure.
And I mean, you just have to read books and shit. But
Yeah.
but that's why like I think all the people who are like the best, like Kanye, Rick Ross, like Jay-Z, like these guys are
Business heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really more business people, especially now. But like, that's just kind of somebody who's successful and can maintain the success. You know, it's like when they're young, they're an artist. You know, they put out records or whatever, and then as they transition, like your time in the spotlight, no matter who you are, is temporary. Like Jay-Z can still probably sell out a show, but that's like it's pretty rare.
He still got it though.
Yeah, he's still got it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like Kanye and all of them. They move on to other things because they realize that, you know, your time as an artist of being like that guy, you know, like, you know, you're the artist of the year or whatever. You know, it's all temporary. You know.
Do you think that Kanye and stuff? Yeah, we got about we'll
He
do
goes
5
by
more minutes.
Yee.
But do you think it's? I think it's more he's playing to the audience. He's playing to get those clickbaits and all that
Maybe,
stuff.
I don't know.
I think it's all sometimes a fucking
I
theater
think
show.
I think honestly, like, to be that successful, like think about like Elon Musk or something like that. It's literally just like people who are like that, who are just hyper successful. They just have a shitload of energy, and it's like, you know, that people think they're insane, but like it's literally just like they wave on this like different length. They just have boundless amounts of fucking energy. Steve Jobs was the same way. Like people were like frightened by how much energy that guy had when he started, you know, just talking about, you know, whatever.
Well, I mean, with Steve Jobs, I mean, he made him a revolutionary. It's like, hey, we're making the internet, phone, and music come together, and then, all right, yeah, iPhone, the best thing that ever happened to like mobility.
Right. But
Praise that man.
I know that dude. He's a genius. I've done tons of reading on him, but it's, I don't know, like when you're just like that successful, like I guess people say you're crazy, but it's really just they just have leadership skills. That's a big thing, and just a lot of energy, and they know how to motivate people, especially people like Steve Jobs. But like when you have like employees and stuff like that, like literally, if you're running a good company, like literally your job is to just figure out how to motivate people towards a common vision. And that's really fucking hard to do. And most people do not know how to do it. And that's why there's so many shitty managers out there, because they get promoted and they have no idea how to like motivate people. And it's just like they're just there to like, you know, punch a clock just like everybody else, and they don't give a fuck. So like that's why everybody's so pissed off in the workplace a lot of times, because just management is just shitty. They don't know how to lead people.
People like the title, not the work.
Right.
Right, yeah. They're just there to, you know, collect a check or whatever, and they don't really know how to like inspire people to do better work.
Shout out numerology, all the life have number ones. I'm a life have one. All the leaders in the building, you know what's up. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know.
Well, let's do some final shout outs here. February 18th at Westport Plaza Playhouse.
Yes.
We will be there. The Artist United Network will be there. Keenan will be there doing some interviews. Is that okay? Keenan comes and does some interviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So
I gotta
Keenan
get my
will be
good
there,
suit on then.
and we'll be there to support. And
Don't you dress up like Goku or something?
obviously,
Do not test me. I will in a heartbeat.
is your
I'll cosplay hard, all right?
is your stuff on
I'd do it.
Spotify?
Yes.
Yeah, all that stuff. So obviously, subscribe to the YouTube channel like we did, and then check them out on Spotify.
Dang, you got almost 500.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good.
So, Royce, you want to do some shout outs here?
Shout out my boy, my right hand, Dan Rapture.
Oh, let's give Dan one of these. He didn't get an official one because he wasn't there at the beginning. So,
He came through.
Shout out my boy, my cinematographer, my filmmaker, my videographer, my best friend, Conrad Blaze.
that one's for me, though, right? That's just because I
And shout out some of my other best friends, Gabrielle in the building. Shout out King Q. Oh, man, I love him to death, so love.
All right, Dan, what
Well, I want to shout out.
shout out? Who?
I'm just gonna shout out my mentors: Nick Savage, Dan Connor, DMT guy.
Definitely him.
DMT Dan. It's DMT Dan.
DMT Dan. That could be me. Shit.
This boy's wild.
Paul Neilhouse. He's a mentor of mine. Fucking who else? Mother.
Always moms. Love the moms.
I'm trying to. Who else has helped me out a lot? I don't know. I guess that's it.
Yourself, bro.
Fucking Royce. Royce fucking XOXO, bro. This dude is crazy.
Keenan. What you got coming up?
Right now, we're still taking it easy. I mean, we're almost done with the year. So next year, whatever happens, I mean, I'm gonna try to do what I can to go to your show. I'm definitely gonna be doing a whole lot more of in-home Keenan with Keenan shows through phone, unless I get some new equipment. But other than that, a lot of things have come through. So just be on the lookout for your boy here.
Your boy.
All right, and then also check out the new webpage, theartistunitednetwork.com. You can see all of the shows and membership things, and then all the different information about us. Definitely like the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook at Artist United Network 2020, and we will see you guys again. We got a thing coming up this Friday. Bad Dad Jokes.
Yes!
We got Bad Dad Jokes game. It's going to be a tier 8 people, one winner, and you can't laugh. So it's
The last podcast
really
of the year?
bad dad jokes.
No, is the last one of the year?
So let's go. Do you have any bad dad jokes? Yeah, it's the last podcast of the year.
Oh, right now?
No. That one will be Friday. Yeah. Bad dad joke. Go ahead, real quick.
Okay. How come the bomb didn't explode?
I don't know.
Not enough gas.
Any bad jokes over here?
I don't get it.
I know.
Yeah,
That was just random.
I
That's
got-
what I was about to have.
I got
You
one.
might win the game,
Wow.
Keenan.
I got one.
You got one, Dan?
Yeah. What's the difference between a gay guy and a Nazi?
Oh, God. What?
About 45 degrees.
Oh my god.
Well, I would lose. I would lose on that one. I shouldn't laugh at that one. That's not. I feel bad. I have to edit
What are you
this
talking
video.
about? That's fucking
I'm gonna have
awesome.
to edit my laugh out of this video. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well,
I
thank you guys. All right. Did you? No. Okay.
No, I'm taciturn. I'm serious.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys again later. We're out.
I'm about to dig. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs.